Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Ryan, the principal of the Arts Academy with a PLC Insider. PLC stands for Professional Learning Community, and it means that adults in the building work together in teams in order to support student learning so the adult can get better and the student can get better. So I'm going to walk you through today. I'd really like to go over, define, and discuss our learning units of instruction for all kids and what we're doing on a constant basis here at Arts Middle to support your child and also help our staff improve their practice in order to be able to support your child even better. So the big outcome I'd like today is define and discuss learning units of instruction for all kids. So the focus on learning, a commitment to making student learning the fundamental purpose of the school or district. That is our fundamental purpose here at Arts Middle. We are committed to making student learning the purpose of our school or our district, but we're doing it all the time here at Arts Middle. What are learning units? They're periods of time where educators work in teams and carefully select priority standards. Priority standards are the standards in the curriculum that the kids most need in order to get to the next grade. If I'm in sixth grade math, what do I need most to get to seventh grade? If I'm in seventh grade, what do I need most for eighth grade? After selecting and determining priority standards, they create learning targets from the standards. That means they break them down. They create and administer common formative assessments. We cannot support all kids if we do not know where they are. So we have to monitor their learning. We have to give them a pre-assessment. How much do they know? And then we change the unit based on how much they know. And then during the unit, we'll do a check. How much are they gaining? Do we have to slow down a bit? And then at the end of a unit, we review them again, give another assessment, and then see where they are. We collaboratively score the assessments. That means if I have a math partner or I have an ELA partner, we score together, and that brings equity from one class to the next. So we're scoring and grading the same way. And we meet that in data teams to take action. So those are our learning units. They're absolutely incredible. They're a model for schools, and we are doing that on a regular basis here at Arts Middle. Some amazing stuff going on here. What's the research base? So I believe in reading a ton. Guys, I am reading all the time. I'm researching. Our teams are researching. And we want to make sure we are doing things that have the most impact on student learning and proven research. So anything over, you can see here, it says 0.75 ES. That means effect size. So anything over a 0.40 effect size is awesome. So teacher clarity means, do the kids know the priority standards? Do they know the learning targets? That's a huge piece of what we do. Feedback has to align to the priority standard. Formative assessments is a 0.90. It's absolutely amazing. And we're giving 3 formative assessments in a learning cycle. Success criteria. Our teachers write success criteria for the learning targets. What does good work look like? And we're using the success criteria for that. Assessment capable learners, getting our learners involved and knowing where they are. And teacher estimates of achievement is 1.62. Does the teacher know where the kid is? And during the learning units, because we're giving a pre, a mid, and an end, our teachers know that all the time. And the Guaranteed Viable Curriculum is the #1 initiative in the world to raise student achievement. And that's what our teachers do in teams when they plan out units. So this great book, Make It Happen, we're actually using as a resource in our school. We will only know whether students are learning if we specifically monitor them throughout the learning process. And this is one of the top authors in the world, and we are doing this on a regular basis. More assessment and less testing. So testing, you can see on the bottom, is designed to evaluate with absolutely no feedback. Formative assessment, which could be in class, a quick check for understanding, a quick exit ticket, something just to monitor kids, is an assessment for learning used to improve teaching and advance student learning. It informs the teacher regarding effectiveness of instruction, student needs, and where to go next in the process. Those formative assessments are huge. You have to constantly check where kids are all the time and then make changes. And they're doing that in the classroom. Common formative assessments are formative assessments that use the same process and the same criteria to determine quality of student work. So if we're 2 ELA or 2 sixth grade ELA, 2 sixth grade math, 7th and 8th grade ELA in math, they are giving common formative assessments as a grade level, and they're constantly measuring how the kids are doing in the classroom. And because they are measuring the kids the same way, they're able to meet in teams and then help to support every single child based on those meetings. If you are working in a culture of isolation where I just teach them, don't worry about me, don't come down here, don't open this door, that does not work. We want every person available to help support our children and make sure that they're achieving at high levels. So here's our learning unit, and I'll give a quick kind of walkthrough of the learning unit And this is what it looks like. Some units are longer, some are shorter, but we constantly look at where kids are in the process. So here you can see prior to learning unit, at the beginning, we have to see where kids are, give a pre-assessment. And then after that, we have a flex block, means we are not teaching anything new. We want to, at the beginning of the unit, we want to review the vocab that they need for the unit. We want to review prerequisite skills and really want to focus on that here. And what can happen is some kids are doing really, really good. They may get pushed. They may have some extension work. Here, you can see the high quality instruction. We go about 6 to 7 lessons. Then we're going to give a quick mid check. How are kids doing? Are they learning? Are we getting this? If not, then let's stop a couple and just reteach and re-engage the kids and making sure the kids that need it are in small groups with the teacher, or we may have other support in the classroom. The kids that are excelling will get extension work, and the teacher will check on them to make sure they're continuing to push themselves beyond mastery. Then we have 6 days here. Then you can see the end of the unit flex, where we are seeing if kids learned over a course of 4 to 6 weeks. And then we take multiple days to review, allow students to be a part of the assessment process, and do all that they possibly can during the unit. So that's the PLC Insider. I wanted to show you the learning unit and how we are supporting kids, not only the kids that need more time and support, but also the kids that are exceeding, and we're pushing them to the next level. So it's a great process. It's something we'll continue to do when we are done with the cohorting. And hopefully, when COVID is over, we also have a block called College Prep, where our teachers meet in teams and they place kids all over based on whatever they need: a little reading, a little more writing, some extension work, whatever they need in order to push themselves to the next level. So we have so much going on here. Thank you so much. It's an amazing place. Go Arts Middle.